And hello there.
Oh, hello.
I'm Dan,
And I'm Chris.
and welcome to yet another episode of the ongoing adventures of Filbert the Fighter in Quest for Glory 1.
Yes. So, last time when we left him, he had done a couple things. His skills are much improved in every area since we started our little experience, but we've heard a little bit about Erasmus, and we're investigating to see who or what Erasmus is.
And so here we are at the foot of Mont Magpie. Or Mount Maggie, maybe there was anything there. Proceed at your own risk. Clearly a very magical area.
Clearly.
We start our way up the mountain. So, I've been kind of thinking, so the hero in Quest for Glory kind of counts as a silent protagonist.
Yeah.
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking that castle looked like. So what do you think is Filbert's motivation? I mean, we know he wants to be a hero, or at least was looking for a job and saw the help wanted sign. He studied, from the Famous Adventures Correspondence School. What do you think he's actually inspired by in his life?
Well, dreams of greatness, I think, is pretty much a given.
And he does give us some physical tools. All right. Oh, you again. Here come your questions.
Now, in case you're wondering at home, the reason why he's saying again is because right after we finished the Ishmael graham cracker
Sierra.
the reason why is because I accidentally clicked on the right of the screen and he went up the mountain. I think I answered one of these wrong answers, which he'll send you back down the mountain if you answer wrong. So,
and if you're trying to do this as a wizard, you really get worn out fast unless you've done some serious leveling up. Filbert! Proud name. What is your quest? What is his quest?
Well, here you go. Here's the background. He wants glory, Dan. He wants glory.
He just happened to be in the neighborhood and thought he'd drop by.
I mean that's immediately true.
I mean, think some of the things he's accomplished, because he does give us some non-verbal cues, like when he killed that one goblin and took a bow because he'd hurled it across the screen. Is he just sort of kind of going along with this because there's nothing else to do and sort of impressed with himself whenever it actually works?
Maybe he thinks he has a shot at glory.
Okay. Who put the aura around the town? Ooh, game trivia. That would be Arana. In the right peaceful place she made it. Go on in. Go directly to the tower. Do not dally. And here we are into a clearly magical place. This is the sort of place you spend too much time fooling around or go anywhere other than straight up to the tower. Haven't seen one of those in years. You get, again, zapped back down to the bottom of the mountain. I don't think there's any game over things here. I guess unless you die of exhaustion while climbing the mountain. You're always given the opportunity to try again. He looks subtle and quick to anger. That would be a Lord of the Rings callback. And magic sphere there, similar to what Zara had. So yeah, it's sort of like, when you play one of the Half-Life games or something, where you have a silent protagonist and you're not clear if you're as heroic as all the NPCs repeatedly claim that you are, or if you're just a terrified mute who's desperately just trying to not die. That's the real magic right there. I'm trying to remember, does Erasmus do too much for you if you're not yourself a magician?
I think he just gives you, like, information and tips. Oh. Oops. Uh-oh.
I think he was offering tea.
Apparently not.
He might have been telling a joke. Oh, he asked, have you heard the one about... Right. So he's always going to be telling bad jokes. I'm a wizard of summer now. What am I? Some sort of object? Do you want to take a shot at a Fenris voice?
Oh, man. A rat. No.
What am I? Some sort of object? Am I invisible or something that you talk about me behind my back in front of my face? Sheesh, no respect.
Oh. It's hard to take anyone very seriously who wears such a ridiculous hat.
Because the hat was clearly the problem. The quote was music, not magic, and it was food, not loot.
How about magic makes the world go round?
Money makes the world go round.
Oh. Very well then. To put it in my own words, magic is the essence and the soul of life, and the wizard is her poet.
Actually, it was Merlin who said that first, but he used the term magician, not wizard.
Fenris, there are times when you would look better as a newt.
Why is that?
Because newts can't talk.
Neither can most rats.
Baba Yaga. Good at curses, shape changing.
She doesn't believe in safe hacks, apparently. You have to watch her, she cheats at cards. So do you!
Upon von Spielberg and all his clan, this the curse I shall now demand. What I will shall come full measure, so shall ye lose all that ye treasure. Of course, the problem is that for every curse there is an equal and opposite counter-curse. The counter-curse is a cure for a curse. It actually usually works against the one who cast the curse in the first place. The counter-curse for the curse of the Baron goes, come a hero from the east, free the man from in the beast, bring the child from out the band, drive the curser from the land. So, to break the curse, the hero must get rid of Baba Yaga in addition to all the other things. It does not reflect well on Baba Yaga.
Nothing reflects well upon that ogress. She has a face to break anything but a magic mirror.
There are many types of magic mirrors. One of the more common types is the one that a strange face popping up every so often.
Reminds me of the one in the master bedroom.
That's not magical.
No, but it does have a strange face peering in it whenever you are in the room.
At any rate, I used to have a nice magic hand mirror I misplaced around here somewhere. It could be used to reflect a spell upon the caster. So if you happen upon a small golden magic mirror with a dragon handle on it, you'll know it's mine.
It was the flagon with the dragon. The mirror had a leer.
Oh, that's right. Well, if you find a magic mirror with a face on it, you'll know it reflects spells. Damn. He always sneaks these in here. A cheetah has claws at the end of its paws, and a comma is a pause at the end of a clause. Very clever. So that's pretty much the key to beating Baba Yaga, is we need to get the mirror. Basically, anyone who uses magic is a magic user. Anyone who casts spells is a spellcaster.
This is deep stuff we're getting up to. This is philosophy.
However, to be a wizard, you need to have undergone the initiation into the Wizards Institute of Technocery in the land of Shapir. Magicians and sorcerers are wizards who specialize. I myself strive to master all aspects of magic, unlike those narrow-minded specialists.
You wouldn't want to lose your amateur standing, after all.
I prefer to think of myself as a dilettante.
Does that mean you tease pickles?
Okay.
We don't actually care about that.
They're supposed to have a warlock working with them. From what I've seen, he's more of a nincompoop than a necromancer. He laughs too much when he casts his spells.
That's because his jokes are funnier than yours. His voice is getting lower.
The only thing I've seen the Brigand Warlock cast is sneezing powder.
Isn't that the vampire who fell in love with throats?
No, that's necromancer.
These guys are just laughing a minute.
Oh, goodness. A necromancer is a magician who has a rather unsavory relationship with corpses.
Does that mean a necromancer has ghoul friends?
It means a necromancer is someone who deals with the undead.
Canasta with cadavers and spades with shades, eh?
I believe that's all we need.
Yeah, that's all we're gonna get from him. There's a game if you're a mage that you can play here to get a pretty powerful spell. Erasmus is my familiar.
Isn't that the other way around?
Familiar is my Erasmus? Well, I've always found Erasmus to be overly familiar. He's like a cousin of the skull.
No, I mean, aren't you my familiar?
All these years and you still don't know. Yeah, when you go to try to stand up, he just zaps you back down the mountain. And that's Erasmus. Lights are super useful if you're a magic user. If you're not...
Yeah, you can play this game with him using the spells, and he gives you another spell if you win. I think it's trigger if you win.
Now here we are, doing what Filbert does. Walking around, murdering goblins.
Seriously. I mean, he's done okay against the brigands, but the goblins are pretty much becoming extinct.
And yet, if we went back to the goblin training zone, there'd be a billion of them.
Yeah.
One of those
like rabbits.
So, given where your stats start at the start of the game, what day is it?
7.
So he's been doing this a week. And he is now more than twice as strong, as healthy, and as good with weapons as he was when he started. Do you think that is more a testament to how much he has learned or how little he knew to begin with?
Both. I mean, anybody who spent an entire week pretty much every hour of the day doing as much as they could would improve a great deal at whatever that was.
It's true, but I mean, can you imagine doubling your strength in a week?
No. I don't think that's possible. Unless you're really weak and you all of a sudden become not sick anymore.
So what we're saying is that sometimes video games are unrealistic?
No. We would never say that. No, this Let's Play here is not only a how to play a fighter in Quest for Glory 1 and an introduction to the McCurdy brothers, but it is also how to win at life. We are training you how to get better at things in general.
So
now, for those who don't know, what we just did was fill up a bottle of water, which I'm assuming because of this waterfall. Yeah.
The water seems to be trying to fly as it leaps from the mountain above. So, for those of you who forgot, flying water is the last thing we need for the Dispel Potion.
Mm-hmm.
Right up the... How do fighters handle that? Do you throw something at the door?
You know, I'm not sure. Oh, hello. Go on in.
Yeah, you're totally in charge of Henry's voice.
Hello, how are you? Have we met before? I'm Henry the Hermit. That's me. Me father was an hermit. Me mother was an hermit. So it's come by the job rightly.
How do two hermits have a child?
Don't have too many visitors. Hermits don't, you know. Part of the old job description. I likes to see a new face, though. Good to hear another speaking besides myself. So's what I can do for you. This is another place that you can safely sleep for the night.
Though you don't get as well rested because the hermit talks your ear off.
Yeah. I'm Henry. Henry the Eighth I is. Me father was an Henry, and his father was an Henry, and his father was an Henry, and his father was an Henry. And his father was an Henry, and his father was an Henry, and his father was an Henry. And everyone was an hermit.
I wonder what his mother's name was.
Nasty sorts they is. I see them sneaking around the woods at times. Other than the warlock, I see nothing to do with them. He's not so bad. Got a good sense of humor. He has. I get the giggles just thinking of him. He's come by at times to chat. Borrowed the mirror. What I borrowed from Erasmus, he did. A magic mirror of reflection it was. If you use it, when a nasty spell cast at you, it was one sent it back, and the other one cast it. Do unto others, I says. Hee. So he's a theologian. Well, that's basically what I wanted to know. Flying Falls. And it's actually hurting my brain trying to speak. Well, that's basically all we need from Henry.
Yeah, another guy that if you're a mage, he has more for you.
Yeah, he has a spell as well.
Oh, and you also have to give him food to stay there.
That's right.
So safe, but not free. Like so much in life.
Alright.
So do we finish up the potion?
Yeah, we'll do that real quick. And then we'll finish the episode. Kind of not much going on in this episode, but we gotta kind of make our way to the Brigand encampment after this. Find out how best to do that. So after we get our potion sorted,
as it were. So yeah, I mean, because this is part of the thing, there's a lot of information that you need to get as you're doing this, and sometimes the game doesn't let you progress until you've heard it.
right?
Which can slow a video like this down a little bit. We didn't want to cut some parts of the game completely out. So Is there anything else we're missing? Have we given her the mushrooms?
Yeah, I think it just takes a while.
Or do you try to buy it, or I don't even know. Usually it tells you when you've completed.
Yeah, she already said. She said, it'll take her a while to finish it, so we should come back.
I missed that then. And so Filbert has gotten the last of the ingredients. He's climbed a mountain. He's spoken with a hermit. Not our busiest day yet, but the good stuff is coming. So until we see you next time, I'm Dan.
And I'm Chris. Make sure you subscribe, like, and comment on the video, and we will hit you up soonly.
All right, y'all take care.
Peace.